Hey guys, I'm Dov, here today with a quick news update video, bringing you a few things happening in the world of Total War Warhammer 2. Getting right to it, as many of you may know, the recent hotfix broke the ladder system, so a little bit of a tough look there, and Creative Assembly is aware of the issue and working diligently through their holiday break to try and bring it back up. There is currently a beta, I'll have a link in the description below. You can check that out, and I believe if you download that beta you should be able to access quick battles. And yeah, I've noticed just a few people overreacting, not too many, but a few people especially getting really angry, and I get your perspective to a degree. I get the frustration, definitely. You know, you paid for this product, you have this limited time off, right, in this holiday period, so you want to play, right, play the game that you paid for, right? So I get it, but at the same time, just the level of anger, I think, is kind of misplaced. I mean, the fact that Creative Assembly gives their employees a long holiday break is, number one, a good thing. Let's applaud them for that, because from what I've read and from what Creative Assembly has done with their actions as well, it seems as if they treat their customers, or not their customers, I mean, they do treat us well, I think. They treat their employees very, very well, which I think should be applauded. So props to Creative Assembly for that in the first place, but also good to see them, you know, it's probably not too many people that need to address this issue, probably just a handful. So good to see that they're willing to try and work it out, you know, so that people can play on their holiday break. At the end of the day, the quick battles are only one multiplayer feature. You can also do multiplayer hosted battles, right? So definitely recommend joining a community or just getting some friends that you can play multiplayer battles with in case, you know, Steam goes down, or I guess if Steam goes down, you can't play with your friends, but if the ladder goes down for whatever reason, or, you know, it's just good to have friends to practice and play with, right? So I have some Discord links as well to some various communities if you guys are looking for people to play with. And yeah, also, let's remember that the vast majority of people can play campaign on this game, right? So the people who actually play quick battles consistently is a very, very small percentage of players, and therefore it's really not that big of an issue in the grand scheme of things in my eyes. But like I said, I get your frustrations, and props to CA for working it out. Next up, my streaming schedule for the weekend. Saturday, I'm going to be streaming my Mortal Empires Rapun's campaign, working that. I'm going to be continuing Mortal Empires as well on Saturday. Just going forward, hopefully I can stick to this stream schedule that I'm going through, but we'll see. No promises, but I'm going to give it a good effort to be consistent. So yeah, Mortal Empires campaign on Saturday. On Sunday, we've got Week 2 of the South Sea Mercenary League. I've got a few players locked in. I'm still looking to fill a couple slots potentially, but I have a couple very strong players locked in. Belcon and El Halcon, both very good, so it should be a great time. Be sure to tune in, and yeah, catch that great action. Monday, I'm going to be streaming a historical title, which for this week is Three Kingdoms. Creative Assembly was kind enough to give me access to the new DLC, The Mandate of Heaven, so I'm going to be streaming that, probably starting up a Yellow Turban campaign on Monday. And then, obviously, once that's finished, we'll jump around to some other historical titles as well. Rome 2 is definitely a favorite of mine. Maybe toss in some Empire, Medieval 2, just various other older games on that Monday slot, just to give a little bit of extra variety. I've been enjoying streaming quite a bit lately, so I definitely want to hang out with you guys some more. One more announcement here. Aerocrastic's Meta Minutes podcast, it has been launched officially. Basically, he sits down with a couple of faction mains, talks about a specific faction, and kind of goes through strengths and weaknesses, kind of potential units, how they perform, and different things, just talking in a very general sense, kind of a long-form podcast. The recent one with Dwarfs and Umaze and A-Move Hacker were the players. Dwarfs, yeah, it was very, very good. I definitely recommend. Dwarfs kind of fall into a category of a noob faction in a lot of people's minds. But in fact, if you're playing them well, it does require quite a bit of skill. It's maybe a different skill set, obviously, than playing faction like, say, Beastmen or Wood Elves, but it does require a degree of skill, for sure. And yeah, it can be tough to play them at a high level, so definitely recommend you check that out. Those two very, very good players, very good dwarf players. give some great tips. Last but not least, this isn't really news, he's talked about it before, but Henry Cavill, the star of the upcoming Witcher series, has mentioned that he's a huge fan of Total War Warhammer 2. I read again yesterday in a British GQ article that he prefers, rather than going out, you know, because he's famous, right, has people taking pictures and everything, it seems like he's kind of an introvert as well, from the story that I read, but he likes to kind of stay in and play Total War Warhammer 2, which I think we can all relate to, right? So with that, I'm going to end. A big thank you once again for watching. If you guys want to see this awesome upcoming content, be sure to subscribe if you're not. Just a quick reminder, if you're feeling in a giving mood this holiday season, 50% of my YouTube and Patreon revenue will go to SSML, that is the South Sea Mercenary League, of course, prize pool for the grand final for the Ultimate Champion. 50% of that, so if you are in a giving mood, definitely this is the month to give a little bit extra, and let's reward not only myself, but these awesome players as well, who have given us some great entertainment over the year. Definitely a very, very good year. So that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.